Hello my friends, welcome all of you, almost 106,000 star seeds, light workers and wanderers. In today's session, I have channeled the Galactic Federation to answer very interesting questions. Primarily, I have asked about truth behind the UFO footage which was taken in 1997, which shows a UFO flying around in Mexico. And this video was circulating in social media, and many of you wanted to know the truth behind it. The truth has been revealed. And the second question I have asked is primarily about what can we expect in the month of September. And they have given something really fascinating and interesting, and it is also a positive event as per my understanding. And I want to say that I've also asked about how can we embrace the light of higher vibration in our day-to-day life. And they have given us two simple methods which we can use in our life cycle to practice this. It is absolutely practical and amazing, and you can even try it yourself. And the other question I have asked is about who was Akkaeneset. Has been revealed. Primarily, its relationship has been revealed with humanity, and who was Akkaeneset, an entity, has been revealed. So with that being said, I hope you'll enjoy this session. And before the session begins, I want to say thank you to all of you who participated in the meditation we did on my Patreon channel to stop the Looking Glass event. And hopefully we have stopped the event with your participation. If you want to join my Patreon for more meditations and censored sessions, the link is on the description. Also, thank you to all those who take the time to like this video, because your like is a service to others. It will help it to reach to others who need it at this time. With that being said, enjoy the session, my friends.
We are the Galactic Federation, and we are now communicating at this time through this instrument's interconnection to our social memory complex. Further, our transmission is aimed at providing insights to the human collective consciousness and not to infringe upon the free will at this time. We, the Galactic Federation, would like to state that during this space and time, there is a great need for discernment and free will to be exercised by each entity when listening to our messages, as well as trying to understand the truth behind their own true nature. The first query relates with: what is the truth about the UFO video as known by your people, which was taken in 1997 in the location named by the vibratory sound complex as Mexico? Upon scanning the vibration Akashic records of such a video, we indeed find that it was taken in Las Lomas, Mexico in the year of 1997 by certain entities who found the spacecraft hovering around the so-called buildings by your people. This spacecraft was indeed a reverse-engineered spacecraft by the people of your planet who were testing this. However, because of a malfunction, it became visible to the public. Therefore, we must simply state that this was not a original extraterrestrial spacecraft, but a reverse-engineered spacecraft which was being tested by the people of your planet. The other query relates primarily with a message about what may be coming in the future of your space-time. We, the Galactic Federation, must state that the people of your planet have to realize that in the month of September there are many prime events which are planned by entities who want to align and who want to assist humanity. This has been granted permission by the Council of Planets. In the month of September 2023, a wave of anticipation will sweep across your planetary sphere. Reports in social media and scientific discussions of your planet will buzz with excitement as astronomers and the people who study UFOs will notice unusual cosmic phenomena, such as the Nishimura comet, which has been recently spotted, and a series of radiant celestial bodies will appear on the outskirts of the Earth's galactic system, which will emanate mesmerizing light. These are the light beings from the 6th density social memory complex. The scientists of your planet will be baffled by the unprecedented event. The light beings' arrival will be accompanied by a surge in global consciousness and a creation of a newfound sense of unity amongst the human social memory complex. It will become evident to your people that these entities are not cosmic entities but beings with an understanding of energy, frequency, and the multi-dimensional nature of your space and time. Furthermore, as the month of September progresses, many entities upon your planet will encounter these light beings, as they will appear as radiant figures composed of lights and energy, who communicate through telepathic and emotional systems. Their message will be clear. They are here to assist in the battle against the negatively oriented Orions, Anunnaki, reptilian, gray, social memory complex that have long influenced the affairs of humanity. The Orion, reptilian, and their elite counterparts are currently trying to advance their system of manipulation of the world events from behind the scenes, and their agenda is rooted primarily in power, control, and the suppression of human development of consciousness. The world of your planetary sphere has been divided between those who believe in service to others and those who believe in service to self. However, now in the month of September, in one obvious timeline, humanity will undergo a profound transformation, and the people across your planet will unite to learn from the light beings. These light beings, they will share ancient wisdom and spiritual advancements to harness the power of consciousness and techniques with various entities through the process of telepathic communication. Further, if the light beings are successful, they will dismantle the systems that have perpetuated fear, division, and control in the human social memory complex, and a movement towards unity, love, and balance will emerge, which will foster a new earth of peace and enlightenment. Furthermore, this is indeed one of the timelines we can sense, which will happen in the space-time of the end of September 2023, wherein a shift will have occurred in the control systems of your planet, wherein the negatively oriented beings will no longer be able to exert their control, and influence will fade away, thereby leaving behind a transformed world and a symbol of potential power and unity of love. Furthermore, we, the Galactic Federation, must now also address the other query related with how can the entities upon the Earth planet embrace the lights of consciousness. At this timeline, we, the Galactic Federation, must firstly state that each entity upon your planet can empower themselves at each present moment space-time, which means that amidst the catalysts of the illusion complex, which may appear darker than the expectations of many entities, there is always opportunity to find the divine connection and to embrace the inner light and illumination of the one Creator. It is indeed at this time wherein many will find that the light of consciousness can be sustained and nurtured. However, the challenge of the life cycle incarnation can, however, take its toll on many entities who are unable to consistently choose the pathway of light and love. However, most entities on the Earth planet, being all souls, star seeds, are here by divine coordination, and this divine coordination primarily allows many entities in their current lifetime to experience various catalysts to help them assist in their spiritual journey amidst the world events which happen on the outside world. As an old soul, many of you have traversed countless lifetimes, and you have witnessed transformations and embraced the changes which have occurred within yourself. All of you are far more prepared for this phase of transformation than many may realize, as your inner presence here on this planetary sphere is a significance that you all are ready to graduate from the various energetic shifts and transformations which will allow your heart to expand, which will allow your capacity to endure the love light vibration for this time of transformation to occur. In this timeline, we, the Galactic Federation, would like to give simple steps for self-assistance. The nature of energy in this shift which is happening is of a distinct nature. Eventually, this energetic pattern will establish a new normalized level of vibration. Further, this will also allow the understanding of the self as per a higher level of experience. Further, many of the entities who are addressing humanity's concerns comprehend the significance of being able to transcend negative into positive. It involves a change of the distortions or the perspectives taken when facing challenges in your life cycle, which means that some of the practices are simple as allowing a change of perception of a negative event into a positive event by stating that the negative event will ultimately lead into a positive one, as there must be a balance in the universal complex. Further, this exercise can be done by many of your people in your planet, which means that every day in your incarnation cycle, an act of compassionate action or loving action directed towards another entity or group will allow you to embrace the light, and this compassionate action will allow to influence the energetic field vibrations which are around you. When entities focus on compassion and loving vibrations on a particular entity, it begins to project into the field of the self, since all beings are ultimately one, and this allows more compassion to emanate from within the internal sense of such an entity, and this will allow for the cultivation of joy to arise in each moment of the timeline. Many a times, this challenge may be considered as a difficult challenge. However, every day of your life cycle, each of you must seek out a source of happiness or laughter. We must state that this is not something that must be forced, rather, to find something that is genuinely amusing and which creates the vibration of laughter or happiness. Actively searching for it during your daytime will allow many of you to find such types of humorous events, humorous creations, humorous so-called jokes or media content as known by your people, which allows your laughter to emanate and you to stabilize in the vibration of happiness. This simple practice can be performed during this time to embrace the illumination of your inner light and to nurture this light to allow you to become the dual activated fourth density bodily complex as each of you transcend into the new earth vibration. The other query which has been placed by this instrument relates with who was Akkaeneset. With the Galactic Federation must state that the entity referred by this instrument as Akkaeneset primarily is a entity who had incarnated in the location of Atlantis, who was considered as the chief alchemist of Atlantis, whom primarily was responsible for creating energetic manipulations and teaching the Atlanteans about the vibration of opening and expanding the chakra systems, which enabled for the creation of a vortex system which allowed free energy to be inculcated from the one universal creator. However, we must firstly state that this may be considered as a same soul group from which the entity named as Nikola Tesla has arrived, as the entity known as Akkaeneset, as well as the entity named as Nikola Tesla, primarily are from the same soul group whose main purpose and desire is to provide free energy for equality in the various locations of their incarnation. Therefore, with the Galactic Federation now at this timeline shall now leave you in light and love of the one Creator. Go forth, rejoicing in power and peace. Bye.
Hi friends, after watching the session, I hope you have learned something fascinating and amazing. Well, basically what I learned is that the UFO footage that we saw, actually it is a reverse engineered spacecraft. However, not an original alien spacecraft that was seen in the video. And also I want to say that they have stated that the Galactic Federation stated that the light beings are coming in the future space-time of September. Now, however, we must remember that in future timelines are always changing. They said that in one of the timelines they are coming here, and I think recently there was a comet which was seen in Earth planet, and I think it may be a signal that the light beings indeed are coming, and the new Earth vibration will emanate more faster at this time. And the other thing I want to say is that the two simple practices that they have given is, the first one is to take actions through love, and whenever you act from the vibration of love to others, whenever you speak to others with love, you begin to expand the field of love within yourself. And also they said that to seek anything that is funny or which creates laughter within you. So as you laugh more, you enter into higher vibrations more. This was a practical session. And also I want to say, finally I learned about Akkaeneset, who they said was an entity in Atlantis who is connected with Nikola Tesla, as they are from the same soul group. And purpose of Akkaeneset was also to manipulate energy in order to give free energy to the Atlantean population at that time. So I hope you enjoyed the session, and if you want to know about your past life, soul name, and any other questions you may have, you can send me an email over here and I will help you out when I get free time. Also, I want to say thank you to all of you who have got the book version of my channel sessions. If you want to read it in a book format, the link is on the description. Also, I want to say thank you to Marsden Balaska for sending a beautiful Amazon TV, Fire TV. Thank you, Marsden, for this beautiful gift. And I want to say thank you to all of you once again. I hope you'll enjoy this session over here.